this piece is much cooler than I thought it would be. Hello, welcome back to Vintage Splendor. Happy New Year. I hope you enjoyed the holidays. I'm so glad to be back here and sharing all of my thrifting, vintage shopping, and styling. So I always like to start the year by setting an intention or just like my style inspo for the year. I don't have that quite yet. Been a little bit busy, but I will say, like, something that I know going into this year, I really want to be more mindful in terms of what I'm buying. I probably say this every year, but I'm really looking to commit to that this year. Doing what I do for a living, not only on this platform, on Instagram, but also now working in fashion tech, I find a lot of great pieces at a really great price. And I want to step back a little bit and just really be thoughtful about what I'm getting. Just because it's a great deal for designer doesn't mean I have to have it in my closet. So I hope you guys will keep me in check. I'm still gonna go thrifting. I'm still gonna go shopping. I'm still gonna do a lot of styling. I just don't need all of the incredible vintage on the planet. I can share that with everybody else. So today I'm actually gonna go thrifting at Treasure Fair, which is one of my favorite thrift stores in Pasadena. I go shopping there a lot. I find really great gems there, and I'm lucky enough that they invite me to go right before they open. Apparently there's always a line outside when they open because they do close down in between seasons for about a week to restock the stores. So get a little sneak peek, and I'm excited to just start the year thrifting, sharing it with you. Before we go shopping, I do want to call out that I do have a Substack, and it's the same content that I share on the Splendor Collective. And for 2026, I am sharing even more on my Substack. So I do send out a weekly shopping list. I do all of the curation of really cool vintage and secondhand designer finds across the web, and I share those links with you. Plus, I also share information so you can be a more educated and thoughtful thrifter or shopper. I do shopping lists related to trends, brands, and just really cool stuff that you should know. I'm also sharing a vintage of the day every single day on Substack, stuff that I have in my watch list or my favorites, or just a really cool find that I come across while I am doing online research. And there's going to be a find every single day on Substack. And finally, I'm going to be sharing my outfits plus shopping links when I can find them on my Substack. So these will happen a little bit less frequently, like maybe every couple of weeks. I'll do a roundup of what I wore. I share my daily outfits on Instagram, but this is a great way to just really archive my outfits and just share any links that are similar to what I'm wearing. So all of this is happening on Substack plus the Splendor Collective. I am going to link them both below. And if you're wondering what the difference is, Splendor Collective is what I started on my website years ago before Substack was a thing, and now everyone's on Substack. So I'm just basically cross-posting all of the information on both platforms. So I hope you will join there. So let's go shopping. Okay, every time I come here, I lose my mind because there's always so much good stuff in the home decor, as well as the Ritz rack. It's my BFF. I found my vintage Gucci loafers here, Dior negligee. I mean, I found so many pieces here every time I've come here. I did mention this year I'm trying to be a little bit more strategic with what I buy, but I'm going to show you everything incredible that I see, plus styling tips. I also want to just remind you to shop your local charity shops because they do benefit programs in the community, which is why I always love to come to Treasure Fair in Pasadena. It's one of my favorite stores, and something to note is this location, along with a lot of other charity shops, will shut down for maybe a week to completely refresh and restock their stores. So you'll see this is like super thematic for Valentine's Day right now. They do it for summer, for the holidays, and it's just a really nice curated shopping experience. It's thrifting for a cause. Okay, let's dive into all the good things that I see. So I really don't need much. I always say that and I end up spending way too much money, but I need a really great small tray for Harley's room, something for her to put her glasses on, sunglasses, on her vanity, just to be a little bit more organized. I am starting to collect some pieces for spring and summer for entertaining outdoors. And then just a couple of good statement pieces. I still need some steak knives, and that's about it, but we're gonna see what else we find. And oh, one other thing that I do start shopping for right after the holidays are really good pieces that make great presents. So think candlesticks, glassware, ice buckets, vases, pottery. I start collecting it now, so by the time the holidays roll around, like I have a good like arsenal of holiday gifts plus hostess gifts, so I'm not rushing to go to the thrift store to find the perfect thing. Love this vintage English serving tray. It's like a metal tin. It's 18. This would be perfect for outdoor entertaining, whether it's just to actually like put out on the table for when we have guests. This is going to be on my maybe list. I'm going to try to be good and just take a look at things and then come back for them. If you follow me on Instagram, then you know I go hard for Halloween. I actually really like these. These would be so great for decorating for Halloween. Love these apothecary jars, and it's 2 for $24, or maybe it's 24 each. I like these. These could be really cool as just accent pieces. So vintage bamboo wine bottle rack is $10. That's really great. That would be a good gift with like a bottle of wine. So they are currently stocked up for Valentine's Day. I love the seasonal displays here. Something that I think would be great to pick up now is, even though these have been burned, but they're $1.50, 3 candles. Look at this. I think these have like pressed flowers on them. Wow, that's a really good price. I always buy my candles at the thrift store because they're so cheap, so cheap. I don't need any more coats, but this one is so great. It's suede with a faux fur lining. It's $45. Color is really beautiful. The Ritz rack is where I look after I do a quick review of the home decor department. This is where they put designer and vintage. Okay, one tip I have is don't shop seasonally. If you are looking to collect really, really good pieces, you want to figure out what voids you have in your closet and shop for them. For example, if you know you've been wanting a sequin jacket or something fabulous to wear for the holidays, if you spot it at the thrift store, buy it, because you're gonna be so happy when the time comes that you actually have that piece in your closet. Love this. This is a vintage, looks like it's a cashmere blend cardigan with really beautiful embroidery, and it has the cute little pearl buttons. So I do love this as an alternative to something with heavy beading. I feel like this could be a little bit more lightweight and wearable for the spring, and this is $26, and it's really, really pretty. Something that I look for on these vintage cardigans is if it's made in Hong Kong, I buy it, because a lot of the embroidery and the beadwork is all hand done. It's all sewn by hand, and they're just really, really hard to come across, and it's really, really great quality. Okay, I have to show you this, even though this dress is not my style. This brand, Wardy, it is a French department store, so think the equivalent of a vintage Saks, vintage Neiman's. This is one of the brands that I'm always looking for when I'm shopping on eBay or on Etsy or even Poshmark. The pieces are really, really great. This is Carolina Herrera. If you like tips like this, I recommend that you sign up for my Substack because I always share all of these designers, trends, and brands that you should have on your watch list. Okay, love this chunky knit vest. It's like a grandpa style vest. I think I'm gonna try it on over this. I think it could be just like a fun piece to throw on over a tank or even a turtleneck if I really want those warm layers. $38, it's vintage. Speaking of holiday dresses, like this is so great. It's a metallic lace. Look at the puff sleeves, stunning. This for my size, I would get it, but it's not, and it's $38. So it'd be so great to buy now and wear during the holidays or even Valentine's Day if you don't want to wear pink or red. Look at this gorgeous corset top. It's Alberto Macaulay, modern brand. It's 42. I think it's gonna be a little bit too big on me, but I'm gonna give it a shot because I do love layering pieces like this over t-shirts and then wearing them with jeans. I have one, it's black with the white bows on it. I wear that with skirts all the time and it just is so, so pretty. It's just like a very romantic French frolicking through the wildflower fields vibe. There are some incredible little layering topper pieces. I mean, this is 3X, and I might get some hate for this because obviously an extra small, why am I taking pieces that are extended sizing? But something like this would be so great over a slip dress or over denim. I'm gonna put this on. I'm just gonna give you some styling ideas. This is so beautiful. I mean, it's a silk trim, so I don't know, I think this would be really cool, styled up. Something I wanted to show you is this item. It's $500, the tag on it. They priced it at $95. I will say at charity shops, the prices are a little bit more, but as I mentioned, everything goes back to the community, but it is a pristine thrifting experience because the people who volunteer at charity shops, this is where they're donating. So like this piece that I just showed you, there are so many other pieces that came from a home in Bel Air, even though I'm at a store in Pasadena. I have way too many wool sweaters, but this is a really good one, 100% wool, $38. I always look for pieces made in Great Britain, Ireland, Scotland sometimes, the label. They can be itchy, so I always layer something under it, but something like this would look great with a maxi skirt or even jeans. Belt it, you can dress it up, you can dress it down. Just found this vintage scarf, $6. I love the color. And I think it would be great to put around my neck and my hair. Maybe just tie it like a twilly on a handbag. I'm gonna put this on my yes pile because it's such like an easy thing to get. These also are really great gifts. I know, it's like January and you're like, Annette, stop pushing holiday gifting. You're gonna thank me at the end of the year, I promise you. Also, the ladies saw me point out that like really great piece and they're like, wait, there's more. Look at the sequin one. This is insane. I feel like this is more my style, so I think this is what I'm gonna try on and show you because it is so cool. It's really heavy. Okay, this is taking exotic leather handbag to the next level. Okay, so look at the little face, the teeth, the mouth even opens. This is wild. I mean, I like a good exotic leather, but this is what I like. And these are all really great. The pricing on these, 28, 14. Love them. I feel like exotic leather is so hard to find. You can't even buy anything new anymore. I think that's ostrich leather right there. This is a fun little bag. This one is super cute. Little vintage colorful bag would be great for summer. There's an Alexander Wang. Then we've got some coats here. Nice wool coat. We've got a fur topper. Oh yeah, we've got some fur little jackets here. That is men's Dolce & Gabbana. It's $175. It's a size 54, and look, it has the down lining, which makes it really, really warm. Look at this vintage Gumps caftan. This is like perfect for Palm Springs. And let me just show you the label, because I always like to show labels, and not to push my Substack and Splendor Collective, but this is the kind of stuff that I share with you. So if you don't live somewhere that has really great thrifting, but you like to shop online, you can find really good pieces. And then look at this. This is, what is this? Arlotta 100% cashmere robe. This is so soft and luxurious. It's $125. It's a large. Doesn't look like it's been like shrunk. I feel like sometimes people shrink their cashmere and then donate it, and then you have to try and fix it after the fact, but this is in perfect condition. It's very soft. Okay, before I go into the fitting room, I'm going to check the men's department, because they always have really good button downs and then sweaters. I already see a couple that might be cool to add to the mix. This is Street Scene. I feel like it might be like a vintage skating brand. $12. This one's a really cool pattern too. But I want to see if I can find any button downs, and here I'm always looking for Ralph Lauren, Brooks Brothers, or some other polo brand. Tommy Hilfiger is also another good one. What is that? Banana Republic. Okay, I think this looks like Brooks Brothers. And this is a medium, so I'm going to try this on. I just love the fit of men's button downs compared to that made for women. So we're going to add that to my pile. And I like something with a pinstripe. I don't like a check pattern. This is Land's End. I do like this color. It's good for this year. I feel like butter yellow is in right now. And I honestly don't pay attention to the sizing, because I like my stuff oversized. Another Brooks Brothers. Don't really want the pink because I already have a pink one. So you just want to quickly go through and look at colors that you want. I love Club. This is Club Room. This is XXL. I think that's going to be a little too big on me. But just a reminder to shop the entire store. This piece is much cooler than I thought it would be. I love it. It's like a little swing coat. I love that the color just changes. I would wear this over a slip dress if I wanted to dress it up, or just everyday jeans and a t-shirt. So cool. I love this. This vest is really, really cozy. It's definitely bigger on me, but I'm not bothered by it. I do like that it's longer. The buttons are really great. It has pockets. I'm gonna see about maybe cinching it at the waist. What I do like it is just like a grandpa inspired knit vest just to throw on over other pieces. I loved this, but I just don't have the boobage to fill it in. I think the waist can work, but this is definitely for a size 10. It still has the sequin pouch, like with the additional sequin, so I don't even think it was worn. This is so pretty. This would look so great styled like I've done it here with it over a t-shirt, chunky necklace. You could even just wear it with some black trousers, or something a little bit more elevated. You could do it with a skirt in the spring or even in the winter. It's really, really great, but this is just not my size, unfortunately. It's been a minute since I found a good Brooks Brothers button down in my size. I have a couple that are just like way too big on me. This one is fabulous. I really like it. I think this would be great with jeans tucked in. I think over skirts. It's not too long. I feel like sometimes they're way, way too long. I always roll up the sleeves. People do to ask me like, what is the sleeve length look like? Okay, so this was, I think, a size medium, maybe, I can't remember. So you could see it's long, it's like touching the tips of my nails, but I always just roll up the sleeves, and if I wear a turtleneck under it, looks great, or I just really roll it up to the elbows, and then that's a really good length on me. And this is 100% cotton. I love a good pinstripe. It has like a little bit of that yellow mixed in with the blue and the white. So this butter yellow Lands' End one is a size 17, which is, I would say, probably like a large or an XL. So the sleeves on this, again, are not that long, but you could see it is a lot longer on me. I still like this. It's just a different vibe, I think, because I do have pinstriped ones that are really, really long. I just want something that is shorter, so when I'm tucking into pants and skirts, it's not like building like a bulge, because sometimes it's just so much material to tuck in. But this color is just so lovely. I really like this. It looks great with this deep maroon. I don't need any more evening dresses, but I'm gonna just check out what they have in case if you want to come here. This looks like it is a 2-piece silk set. I think it's like a dress or in a little crop jacket. Sometimes, you know, they have prom wear. Other times they have some like good vintage. A Tory. That's probably a slip. I don't know what that is. Looks like interesting. This looks vintage. Kind of a caftan hostess dress. Oh yeah, vintage, $32. This is really pretty. And it looks like it's a larger size, so if you've been looking for something vintage that is either an oversized fit or something that could fit a size large, this is stunning. This color is beautiful. I would buy it for myself, but I'm gonna leave some gems for you all. That's cute. Someone please come and buy one of these faux fur jackets. They're so good. They're Oleg Cassini. So this one's $75. Gorgeous. And it even has a hood. And then I love this one. This one's 110, size large. But the leopard print one with the hood, chef's kiss. Okay, I see all these fabulous hats, like that one. And then there's some here, and I'm really missing my girlfriend Katie, who used to come here with me all the time. She is so big on hats. I am not, and so I always love to see her try them on. I know my friend Beth really loves hats too. I think I'm definitely gonna get the apothecary jars, because come Halloween, I'm gonna be so thankful I have them. Not gonna zoom in too much so you don't get any faces. I try and respect people's privacy, but look, there's a line out there. Probably, I don't know, 7, 8 people waiting for the doors to open, and I'm in here shopping. I hope, yeah, they're all the way down. So you know this is a good store. Oh my gosh, I just saw this phone. Ah, I love it. It's from the 70s. Harley just got a landline, but she got the tin can, which is the one for kids. That's so cool though. Checked out, and of course just saw this shell seafood serving dish. I love anything shell themed. Okay, so I lied. It was not 6 people in line. There's like 20 people in line. This place is jam-packed now. It is packed, and I'm leaving, and there's still people walking in all sorts of directions. So I'm getting out just in time.